Yeah.
You might actually like it.
I'm not going to dance, but I'll try it.
Alright.
All right! Okay, everybody, so today we are going to hopefully convince you that aerobics can also be fun and it can be a good workout. So to start off, I want you all to form the rows that you formed last time. So it's going to be 3 rows, spread out, arms width, and then find a window so you should have a direct view to the front of the room. So it doesn't matter if you're in front or back, because for this class we're going to be rotating, so everybody has a chance to see the demonstration of the moves. Don't be shy. Come on.
Come on, come on.
Go, bro.
Only right in front of you.
Everyone spread out.
You guys 3 lines now.
Let's try to even them out.
Enough room in between so you don't touch each other, whack each other. Good.
There we go. Perfect.
You're loud.
Okay, everyone set? All right, good. So, here. First, before we start, I just want to review some of the things that we learned last week. And also, I think there are a couple people here that were not here, so Colo and Caitlin. Okay, so the first thing I want to review are the safety rules. So first thing, what's very important that you have with you or available to you for every class?
Water.
Yes, good job. And then if you are feeling faint or dizzy, nauseous, what should you do? If you feel dizzy, nauseous, chest pains, that's when you need to stop completely. So now, does everyone remember the home base move? Can you all demonstrate for me to show the 2 that were not here? Yep. Just marching. Okay, now who can remind me what the acronym SUD stands for? S-U-D. S is safety. So that means for the 2 that were not here, we want you to march to bring down your intensity if you're feeling like the intensity is too high and you're too tired, because we do want you to keep moving, but we want you to be safe and not be too overwhelmed. Then what does the U stand for? Understanding. Good. That means that if during a routine or a teaching portion you feel confused on the movements, we don't want you to stop completely, because aerobic exercise is all about keeping up that intensity. But instead, we want you to march until you're able to then follow along with whatever moves we're doing. And the D stands for demonstration. Good. That means if we're teaching a certain portion, we may ask you to march instead of just standing there watching, just so you keep the movement going. Okay. And now, does everyone remember the breathing exercise that we did last week? So, for the 2 that were not here, this is a breathing exercise that's going to open your chest cavity, and it's going to enable you to accept more oxygen into your lungs. So you can just follow along with me. I want you to do what we did last week again. Take one hand and put it on your chest, and one put on your abdomen. You're going to want the one on your abdomen to rise first before the one on your chest. So we're going to inhale slowly, hold for 7 seconds, exhale slowly for 8 seconds. The last phase of the exhale is to contract your abdominals to fully expel all the air from your lungs. So if you just follow my lead, inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Okay, good. Now before we begin the movements, we're going to take our heart rates again, just to make sure that we're at a relatively low level. Does anyone remember the range your heart rate should be in during moderate intensity aerobic exercise?
20 to 160.
Yep, good. So right now it should be below 120. So everyone find your heart rate. 2 fingers, right where your chin meets your neck. Does everyone find it? Okay, now on my count, start counting your heart rate. Ready? Go. Okay, now take that number and then you multiply that by 6 to get your beats per minute. Does everyone have that? Any problems? That's fine. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to add arm movements to some of the movements that we learned last week. And then we're also going to learn how to move to the beat in a song. So Malia is going to start us off with that.
All right, so the music that we're going to use today is an 8 count. So just as like what it sounds, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want you guys to practice counting with me, and eventually we're going to count out beats to some music so you can kind of hear how that counting goes to the rhythm. So what I want you guys to do is you guys can count with me, and then once you get it, start clapping the beat so we know that you get it. And after you do that, and you're sure you have the beat, I want you to start just do home base moves, start marching to the beat. Okay? So if we're going to go, we're always going to count out 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're all going to start on 1. So if I go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so obviously not all songs are going to be that slow. So let's speed it up again. And once you guys got your counting down, start marching, just so that you guys can feel the rhythm. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So now Ben's going to play some music, and I'll help you count out the first song. Second song, I want you guys to try to find it. Third song is going to be the hardest, and I want you guys trying to find it. Trying to find it is saying the counts out loud, clapping, and stomping. If you need help, have Sarah come around and help you if you can't quite find it. But let's try to, each of us, try to figure out the beat and then put it all together as one group. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 1, 2, 3. Don't hear you. 'Softer. It's going to be a little bit faster, so try to pick up the beats as you go.
Esa nena es linda, linda de sonreír, y la quiero toda, toda para mí, mami, 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 mami.
Okay, so if you get it, start saying it and pick up the beat. Don't hear you. So that one was pretty easy, okay? There's a little bit of progression in there. You guys still found the beat. This last one's going to be a little bit tougher. Let's try it again.
Get it.
Okay, do you hear it? 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has everyone got that? Is that good enough? You got that? All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to review the moves that we did last class, and then we're going to actually count them to music, and later we're going to actually put them to music. Okay? So what we already learned was the march. So you guys remember the march was transferring your weight between the right foot and the left foot, right? And you're picking up your arms. You guys can do it with me. All right, so this was like the simple march. All right.
All right, now today we're going to start adding and introducing arms to these movements. So I'm going to have Malia demonstrate the same view for you guys. I'm going to be demonstrating up here, and then eventually we'll all do it as one. So what I want you to imagine, we're always going to start with our right arm for the march and our left leg. So as it comes up, you want to imagine a string is connected to your elbow and to your kneecap. So as it's coming up, your arm's going to come up, and you're going to do a full bicep curl. And then your other arm is going to be extending. And then the same thing for the other leg. Drop, and as your leg and arm are coming up at the same time, you curl, drop, curl, drop, curl. All right, now we're going to try to do it to a beat. So ready? It's going to be a nice and slow beat. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Count with us.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good.
All right. So the next one we learned was walk forward, touch back, right? So remember we started with our right foot. We went walk forward 1, 2, 3, heel touch. Then back to the left, 1, 2, 3, toe touch. Right? Let's try that again. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, any questions with that? It's pretty simple, yeah? Alright, for this one, it's going to be a little more fun. So we're going to start going forward, start with the right foot. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and as you stomp your heel, you're going to clap your front at the same time. So ready? We're going to do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. So now on the way back, so you're going to start with back. 1, 2, 3, and as your toe touches, you're going to clap behind your back. Yeah, a little coordination here. Yeah, a little extension. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, now we're going to practice that. Any questions with that first? No? All right, good. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Keep counting.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Good.
Any questions with that?
5, 6, 7.
All right.
Any questions with that? Are we good? All right, so remember then the next one that we learned was the bounce touch. So we were in like a squat position here. And then we went up on our right foot is planted and has a weight bearing. Left one was touching. And then we squat and then we switch to the other side. So it's like you're dodging a punch. Right? So we squat to the side, squat to the side. Any questions with that? It's just review from last week. All right.
All right, for this one, how many of you have taken yoga class? Maybe it's just me. All right, good. So as we're going into the squat position, I don't know if you guys remember the Namaste stance where your hands are right here in front of you over your equilibrium. So as you're squatting, your hands are going to come in, and then as you extend out to a side, so we'll go to your guys' left, my left, and you're going to extend out arm extensions. So ready? Back in the squat, Namaste. Arms extension out. Ready? Namaste. Arms extended. Good. Alright. Now we're going to try it to a beat. Nice and slow. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good.
Any questions with that one? Any difficulty? All right. So then remember the next one that we did was the grapevine. Ben's going to be demonstrating this one. So remember we're going to start moving to the left first. So the right foot's going to hook. Then you're going to sidestep with the left. Then cross in front. And then he's going to sidestep. And when we're going to switch the other way, we're going to hold it, make it definite, and then we're going to move the next way. Okay? So that'll be a visual cue. So let's all try it together. Slow. So if we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. We're going to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Now for the arms for this one, since that's kind of a complicated exercise, it's just going to be for balance. But what I want you guys to focus on is when we're going to the left, so we'll hook our right leg underneath. I want you to imagine your upper body and your lower body kind of being a different pivot. So you're going to torque just a little bit, just enough so you're almost like trying to look at the inside of your heel, of the planted foot. So then you're going to step back to neutral, so your arms are going to be up here just for balance and for torque. And then you're going to cross over and try to almost look like you're looking at the inside of your left leg this time. And then plant, go into the squat for balance, and the back the same way. Any questions with that? All right, now we're going to practice a little bit here. This one's going to be real slow so we can get this. So we're going to go 4 steps to the left this way, then 4 steps to the right this way. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hook, step, cross, plant, hook, step, cross, plant. Good, one more time. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hook, step, cross, plant, hook, step, cross, plant. Good, and for this one, we're just demonstrating 4 counts to each side, but in the song, we're going to go 8 counts. So let's try that once, just so you guys get the feel of it. So it's going to be almost like you're walking to the end of the room and then coming back. And we'll all count it out. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hook, step, cross, step, hook, step, cross, plant. Hook, step, cross, step, hook, step, cross, plant. Good, you guys got that?
Any questions? All right, so the last move that we learned was the hop. You remember? Started with our weight on our right foot, left foot was touching, and then we sprung up and hopped over to the left foot, and the right foot was touching. So remember, it was a hop to the right, and the other foot's just touching it, no weight bearing on that one. Right, you guys got that one, remember? So if we did it, so it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any problems with that one?
All right, for this one's going to be a little more tricky. So the arm that you're going to be using for this, we're going to be punching as we jump to get a little more fitness in. So as your right foot's planted, your left foot's kind of up, right in the ready position. You're going to jump to the left, and as you jump, you're going to be punching with your left. So the left leg plants, the left arm punches. So it's going to be a jump to the right, punch. Same arm, same leg. Good. Keep your arms kind of in a boxing position so it's easy just to get to that punch. Good. Now we're going to try it in unison. So ready? Nice and slow. We're going to go to the left, so start with your right foot. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Punch, 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 punch. Good. We all got that?
Any questions? Do we need to practice any of the moves that we've just reviewed? If you need practice, let us know.
Now we're going to introduce a couple extra moves.
Okay, so I'll be teaching you the 2 moves that we're going to incorporate into the routines later. So the first one is a squat jump. This one's going to add a lot of intensity to it, so just remember when you're doing routines, if you don't feel like you can do it, the full repetitions, take it down to marching, bring down the intensity. So the starting position for this one is going to be feet shoulder width apart. Your arms are loose at your sides. And I'm just going to demonstrate to show you what it looks like, and then I'll break it down for you. So you're going to go down. Okay? So what you do is the first phase is you jump out into a squat. You want to make sure that your knees are not going past your toes. And then the arms for this is when you go down, your right arm will come up in front, as if it's on a tabletop, kind of like those cheesy high school portraits, you know? And then when you jump up, your arms will come straight. Then when you jump down, your other arm will come out in front. Okay, so let's try that together, just a little bit slowly. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Sorry. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now if the music is a little bit faster, you won't be able to go all the way down into the squat because you might hurt yourself. So it's okay to keep it a little bit more shallow. So do it with me. It's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So see how I'm not going fully down into the squat. Okay, the next one we're going to do is called the switch. This one is also a little bit more complicated, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'll break it down again. So this is the general movement, and it's called the switch because, so you're starting with feet about shoulder width apart again, and your right leg is going to take a step in, and it's going to kick your left foot out. And then the same thing on the other side, your left foot will take an inside step and kick your right leg out. Your arms The left arm will be extending, exactly, will be extending with the left leg, and your right arm will then extend with your right leg. So you can almost think of your 2 feet as similar charges on 2 batteries, so they're going to repel each other. They can never be too close because they're similar charges. So that's the movement. Let's try it slowly. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel free to do what Dan's doing. It's kind of